How is someone that cheated supposed to act after? She cheated on me. She lied a lot before I told her I knew she cheated. She then said she regrets what she did, so I gave her another chance. This happened only 4 days ago, and I told her that I would have questions and I would have doubts and issues trusting for a while. Day 2 after cheating, I found out that she had signed up for a dating site earlier that month, and she was able to show she didn't have a profile created, but she still signed up. Same day, her best friend told her a guy asked about her because her best friend had mentioned my girlfriend lived in the same town as him. My girlfriend then went to Facebook dating. She says it was to find him, and she didn't know why he asked about her. I told her that makes absolutely no sense, and she finally apologized after trying to minimize what she did. Found out that after we started dating, she went with a friend to a guy's house to smoke, and she claims nothing happened, although this was a guy she had slept with in the past. She has sent a partial nude to a guy after telling me we should go on a break, which we never went on, as I drove 3 hours to her house to talk about stuff. She followed my brother on IG to be petty when she knows my relationship is strained with him, because he made it clear he wanted her. I caught her cheating as she had used my second iPhone that I got to do food delivery with, 2 different accounts at one point. She had a bad phone that barely worked, so until we could go to the phone store and she got her first paycheck, she used that phone. Her Apple ID had been on it. I found the phone randomly one night when I was on the way to surprise her. I was going to use it as my business phone, as I am starting my own business in the next month. I had thought I had wiped the phone already, but realized the hotspot must have disconnected when I had tried before. As I went to wipe the phone completely, a text pops up from a guy asking to sleep with her, and she agrees and spends the night in his apartment. I still finish the drive and wait for her so I could confront her. After the confrontation, I told her for at least a few months I would need absolute patience from her, as I might have questions every day. She agreed and said she understood and that I could ask questions as much as I needed until I could trust her again. It's only been 4 days and I've already found out something new. She has lied about regarding him or another guy every day. She has gotten mad at me every time I have brought up a question, and when I tell her how hurt I am that she can't even treat me good when I'm in obvious need of reassurance, she complains that I'm bringing it up too much. I have asked her on each thing she has done if she can see how bad it looks, and she says she knows and she's sorry. She always ends up saying she's sorry after she blows up at me. She has said she will work on blowing up at me but still does it anyways. I tell her I'm not seeing progress and she gets mad, saying that I can't expect her to not do it again starting the next day. I told her she's been doing this for at least 2 months, and she then apologizes. She told me I could keep her Apple ID in that phone, and I'm ever doubting I can go through that phone. Well, this morning, the guy she cheated on me with texted her and asked if she had plans tonight, and she leaves him on open. I shouldn't have to tell her to block the guy she cheated on me with, right? She did say she deleted the chats after I went through them, but why didn't she block him? A few hours later, I go on the phone because I saw that text from him, and I see she is now logged out of her Apple ID from the phone. I call her and she says she doesn't know how that happened and she was messing with her settings. I ask her if she knows how bad this looks, and she gets annoyed and says, yes, I know how bad it looks, you say it all the time. I told her I only started saying it since she cheated, and I found out more stuff from her that she did. She then gets mad and says she doesn't want to do this right now because she had just celebrated her dad's birthday. I asked her what I'm doing when she's doing things that don't look good. I didn't freak out, I wasn't disrespectful. I just asked if she knew how bad it looked, and then she tells me to stand fu and to get off her phone before she hung up on me. Now, I'm sitting here thinking she took her Apple ID off so that she could cheat again. They have to bring her back from her parents Saturday night, as it's been agreed upon, and she has nobody else to drive her 5 hours back. I have done everything I can for this girl. I changed my work schedule so that I can have Wednesdays off, so I could make the 3-hour drive to her after work Tuesday and stay till Wednesday night. I asked for weekends off so that I could spend the whole weekend with her. I drive 12 hours weekly just to her and home. In the 3 months we have been together, I have taken her to 10 different movies, as I know she hasn't gotten to experience going to the movies in years, as she has had it rough. I take her on a bunch of restaurant dates anytime she says she hasn't eaten somewhere before. I've taken her to New York and DC. I'm always the one chasing after her when she explodes. I try to understand that she's working on it, and she says it because she's used to people never giving her a chance to talk things out. Her family was terrible, and I understand that. The thing is, I've also been through almost everything she has, and more. That's why I understand why she acts the way she does. I just don't think it's fair to act that way for 3 months. She doesn't have a car, so I haven't had any issue driving to see her. She didn't even have a job when she first moved there 2 months ago. I had no problem supporting her until she got a job and her first check. At this point with her, the relationship has just felt one-sided. With me putting in all the effort, she said she doesn't like that I told her she should do anything I tell her to within reason to gain my trust back. She hasn't shown the guilt, the remorse, or the genuine feeling of wanting to fix things. She says she's not soft and sweet like me. But we have so many moments where she has been so, it just doesn't make sense. She has said already in 4 days that she feels like I'm holding her, cheating over her head, which I haven't been. I just ask questions and find out more lies. From that cheating night and other borderline cheating incidents, I know I want to leave her, and I know I should have by now with her treatment. But since I'm going to be stuck in the car with her for 5 hours, what should I say to her? Her phone is in my name as she had lost her ID, so I do want that taken care of, and I'm afraid she won't try to get that done if I break up with her then. Someone please give me your opinion on what I should do or say.